guys, your buddy Lithium here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to render an image in Photoshop or wherever you are. So, rendering is really good if you want to use it on different images, backgrounds, and you want to get rid of the backgrounding on the image. So for this case, we're going to use Batman from Arkham Origins, which is not out, but you can still find some images online. So what we're going to do in our art program, in this case Photoshop, I'm going to go to New, right here, and then I'm going to make sure that all the settings are correct. So when you go down on background, check out transparent, so we have a open background. Okay, now that we have our image, we are going to paste it onto the clipboard. Now there you go, there is the image that we want, but I gotta cut that sucker out, so I'm gonna have to do some fiddling around a bit. The tool I just selected right now is called the Lasso Tool. Lasso Tool is pretty good. You can cut around through freelancing, and I wouldn't really use it too much. This one is a kind of a line lasso tool, so if you want to get a little bit more straighter edges, then you can use it. This one I like to use a lot. It's the pen tooling. This one allows you to do straight lines, curves, freelance, whatever you want. So make sure you have this setting on so you can select it without having the color overlay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a point on this image. Start off on the arm, okay? You see it? Then I'm going to click another point. Now what just happened is I made a line. The selection hasn't started yet. And basically all I'm going to do is put some kind of edges around this Batman figure. In this case, I'm making points all around the outline that I want to cut. So I'm going through this very slowly and very selectively. You want to make sure that you get as crucial point as possible. So if you need to zoom in the image and get what you need, go for it. I would do it. In this case, I'm just doing a really rough sketch, so bear with me here. Alright, we're about to get close, and this is turning out pretty well. I like how the outline is going on this. I'm surprised with myself. Okay, so there's a little bit of space underneath his arm, so I gotta get that part too. The key is to get out all the unimportant things. This includes any gaps that are not the image that you want to cut out. So I'm trying to take out all this little background space under his arms and around him. Alright, now you see right here, there's a little circle near the point. When I click it, it's going to finish the selection. I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to get it so I can make it a selection. I set my feather to 0 because I don't want it, feathering off. And it made a selection. Now what you want to do is Control-Shift-I. What this does is it inverses the selection. So as you can see here, I'm selecting the background on it. I don't want to select Batman at this point because I need to cut around him. So once I have all that, I can just cut it from the image. Bam. That checkered area in the back, that's transparency. That's what we want. Now you can do whatever you want to the background. In this case, I'm going to make a layer. I'm going to drag it right below the Batman layer. And I'm going to pick the color black. Go to my fill bucket tool. I'm going to click on the image. Bam! You see what I did there? I just put a different entire background behind Batman. You don't have to put a color. You can put an image. You can just leave it transparent if you want to. That's fine. And I can just fiddle around with it a little bit and maybe even change a few colors. Who knows? Maybe I want some blue. Nah, not my strong suit. Maybe some yellow. Yeah, I'm not a fan of SpongeBob. How about some red? Yeah, I guess so. It looks okay. But whatever you want to do to it, it's totally up to you. If you want to put a design near it or whatever, that's fine. This is Lithium showing you some crazy Photoshop stuff. Not even just Photoshop, art program. Little tips and tricks. If you want more, then just hang around for a bit, alright? See you, friendos.